I'm Heather.
And I'm Michael.
And today we're going to be cooking with U.S. farm-raised catfish.
Ooh, I love it. We're going to pan fry some catfish. We're going to take that U.S. farm-raised catfish, put it on a grill, show some beautiful accompaniments, and
spice it up nice and hot.
Always.
So let's get cooking, Michael.
Let's do it. Heather, I know you love working with that U.S. farm-raised catfish. I do too. Why? Probably because of that taste. I love it. It's that sweet, mild tasting catfish. It has a lot to do with the way it's fed, and we'll get to that in a bit. Why do you like it so much?
Well, the thing I like about U.S. farm-raised catfish is the texture.
Yeah.
Because I can do so much with it. I can grill it, you can see I'm pan frying it, I can steam it, I can stir fry it, the list is endless.
Yeah, and how about the price? You know?
Everyone wants to talk price, can't beat it.
Yeah, you can. It's a mid-level priced piece of fish, and its availability is...
It's everywhere, so make sure any major supermarket will carry it, your fish store, wherever you normally shop for your fish. Just go and enjoy U.S. farm-raised catfish.
Oh, I love it.
This looks beautiful what you've done here.
Well, it's just a little bit of couscous.
Beautiful.
A little bit of that spears of asparagus matched up with the catfish is so lovely. And of course, the test is in the taste. Must try that beautiful, sweet, mild U.S. farm-raised catfish.
Enjoy.
Mm.
It's delicious. Good. Tomatoes look great.
Well, yes, they do. We're just chopping up some tomatoes because we're going to make a little salsa to go with that beautiful piece of U.S. farm-raised catfish. So easy.
It is easy. Like, that looks so easy what you're doing, just stuff you have on hand. But the thing that always confuses me is, why do you think people are fearful of cooking fish?
Well, I think it has something to do with people fear that they're undercooking their fish, that they're overcooking their fish. They're not sure what's going on. So I think it's great that the U.S. farm-raised catfish, even if it's a little bit overcooked, it's still moist and firm and flaky to the touch.
And the thing is, during the busy week, when you have no time, you're taking kids here, you're doing whatever, it'll be ready in 8 to 10 minutes, the same time this beautiful salsa's done.
Maybe even less
Maybe even less if we're lucky. I was going to say, too, if you are buying the fish and it is bigger than, let's say, might fit in your frying pan, just cut it in half. It's easy and it's ready to go.
Cutting it in half, that's good tip. Well, now, look, that looks great
go.
just on its own, but let's just add a little bit of this salsa with olives.
It's pretty.
And it's bright, it's vibrant. That says healthy to me.
Just a little squeeze of lemon and you're done.
We're good to go. That looks fantastic.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know, Michael, with the environment and the importance of it these days, it's really important to look for sustainable fish, such as U.S. farm-raised catfish. Too many of our oceans are being overfished, so really, really important thing to look for.
Yeah, I'll say. And how about having all the environmental groups behind and in support of the U.S. farm-raised catfish? World Wildlife Fund, Audubon Society, and we're talking about the Monterey Bay Aquarium, all in support.
It's pretty fantastic.
It is, and it's also federally inspected across the board. You gotta love that. You gotta love the U.S. Department of Agriculture being behind it, the Food and Drug Administration, and the U.S. Department of Commerce.
I think one of the reasons is because they're all raised, the U.S. farm-raised catfish is raised inland in freshwater ponds, so it's really great for the environment that way.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about those ponds, which means we need to talk about the way they're fed. The soy corn floating pellet. We're talking about top feeding now, and that's really lends itself to the sweet, mild taste.
Would you like to add some peppers while we're cooking here?
Absolutely. We're just going to heat those up with our piece of U.S. farm-raised piece of catfish. And I got to say, I'm getting hungry. This is smelling fantastic.
You know you're doing the right thing for the environment.
Enjoy.
It's great to be here at the barbecue. And what I'm going to do is just a really, really easy seasoning. And you can really do anything you want, from pre-mixed seasonings or your own. And what I like to do is just put a little bit of onion powder, a bit of garlic powder, maybe some oregano, some basil, and I like my heat, so
ooh, the cayenne.
Just a titch of cayenne. And a little bit of salt.
And we're not getting hung up on measurements here. This is just...
mix it up your own. And I've greased the grill.
Yes, you have.
And I'm just going to put it down on the grill, and I'd say about 4 to 5 minutes aside. It's wonderful done like that.
You know what else is wonderful about this U.S. farm-raised catfish, as I take the accompanying veg off of the grill, is the fact that this fish is firm. It's strong. It's going to hold up well on your grill. You don't have to worry about it maybe breaking apart, getting mushy, falling between the grates. It's there, it's staying there until we decide to take it to the plate. Am I right?
Again, 4 to 5 minutes aside, so it couldn't be quicker.
Nope.
Use your judgment. When it starts to flake, then it's the time to pull it off the grill.
Ooh, well, is it? Let's try it.
This one, let's just look. I'll use my tongs. Yeah, it's actually ready to go.
Well, then let's get it on the plate, and let's call that dinner. Ooh, watch my fingers. It's hot. Whoa.
There you go. How easy is that? With grilled vegetables, use any kind you want.
So easy. Heather, we were talking earlier about the availability and being able to find the U.S. farm-raised catfish at all those fish counters, but what if I were to tell you that not only can you find it fresh, but you can also find it marinated?
When you've got no time.
And when you've got no time, that's handy. So look what we've got here. We've got this beautiful marinade Italian. We've got one that's lemon pepper, and then we've got a Cajun.
My personal favorite, that Cajun. That's what I'm cooking
Oh,
right here.
You are cooking that up right there.
It's almost ready, and sometimes I add just a little bit more cayenne, because this is deliciously spicy, but sometimes I really want it hot.
Right. All right. Well, for me, it doesn't get much better than the lemon pepper. I love that lemon note and the peppery crunch. I love it. And this is what we've got happening here. It gives just a little bit of heat with the pepper, but not as much as your cayenne. Anyway, I love it. It cooks up quick, too, in the pan.
Now, is yours ready? Because I think mine's just about. You can see that flakes are starting to go, and it takes about 4 to 5 minutes aside. And when you see it nice and flaky, then you know it's ready.
That's what you call that, the fork flake test?
The fork flake test, 4 to 5 minutes aside.
And it works every time. I can see just with, I'm sort of
just about done.
I think it is, too. We'll have to get these to a plate pretty darn soon.
Ready to eat?
Yeah, I'm always ready. All right, for now, a little color we'll add to the pan. Ooh, you can hear it coming alive in the pan.
I'm actually trying to incorporate more and more fish into my diet, such as U.S. farm-raised catfish, because they say societies that eat more fish actually live longer.
Oh, you should. And you should also know that U.S. farm-raised catfish is the first fresh fish to carry the Heart and Stroke Foundation Health Check seal.
Huh. And dietitians are also saying we should incorporate more and more lean fish into our diet. So with a dish like that looks so beautiful, how can I resist?
How can you resist? I'm trying to eat this at least once a week. Perfect. Well, now, Heather, this looks like an interesting little blend of herbs and spices. What's going on in here?
Well, I brought along some of my favorites for bronzing our U.S. farm-raised catfish.
Ooh.
Should be fun.
Well,
okay.
What do we have?
What we have here is we have some, well, you might know some of them. We have garlic powder, onion powder, some chili powder, some thyme, cayenne, oregano, and of course,
sweet basil.
You've got it.
Nice.
And what we're going to do is we're going to just sprinkle it over our catfish, and you can use whatever sort of amount you'd like. And we've got a little thyme going on, some cayenne, some oregano.
It smells so good.
It smells great, and it differs a little bit from traditional blackening of catfish.
Well, why is that?
Well, it doesn't produce as much smoke, and I'm using far less butter. Instead, I'm using olive oil, so again, less smoky, but the flavor is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's really, really delicious. And I was going to say, be generous on your seasonings. Don't hold back. It's really important because that Cajun flavor has lots of oomph to it.
Right.
Okay.
So this is called bronzing.
Bronzing.
Well, now, when I bronze my catfish at home, now don't let me stop you.
Yes.
When I bronze, I will add...
Can I just show you? Is that not beautiful?
That's delightful. And again, it smells wonderful. Now, when
So
I'm
what do you do?
bronzing,
Yes.
well, I'll take the same blend of spices that you've added here. I'll even include some crackers, ground up, just for a little texture and golden color, you know?
It'd be delicious.
It is.
Just everyday crackers. Nothing. Doesn't matter. Just getting the texture.
Just ground them up. But now this looks fantastic. So we'd cook this for another 3 minutes on this side.
3 minutes or so until, again, it's nice and flaky. And then what we've done, as you can see, I've matched it with, which I think is a lovely pairing.
Oh, it's like a corn slaw.
Yeah, and it's crisp and it's cool and it's got a bit of lime, so the flavor's just so.
Right. Oh,
So
that
it makes a
lime must give it
perfect
a bit of
match.
punch.
Let me just see.
And the fork test that.
Looks
It's flaky.
perfect.
It looks like it's ready to go to the plate. Well, Heather, you seem to have outdone yourself with this bronzing.
Thank you. It's easy. It's an everyday meal for every day.
Now that we've shown you how to prepare U.S. farm-raised catfish, here are a few things you need to know when purchasing it. First, no odor. You don't want that, and you want to always keep it wrapped.
Make sure to keep it in the coldest part of your refrigerator and make sure to consume it within 2 days of purchase.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, and I'm Heather.
I'm Michael.
And remember, ask for genuine U.S. farm-raised catfish.